Hey guys, and welcome back. So an update to my sugar apple. Not a whole lot of action this season because I think is the weather was not hot or maybe a little bit warmer this season versus last season. So the tree did not do that well in terms of sending out buds and buds that are able to pollinate. But as you can see, the tree is quite healthy. Let me zoom out a little bit here. So the tree is pretty healthy, very green, very lush, somewhat full, I would say. So I did not prune this back again since last prune in the spring or last season. I forgot. I'm not sure, but if you look here, the leaves beautiful, very vibrant. I water this supposedly 6 minutes a week from that from this from this valve right here. But lately I've made it, I think, maybe 9 minutes, 3 days a week. So it's you know, the soil is not that, it's not pretty wet, but it's decently moist. So I think the tree is doing quite well. But the thing about this season is that the buds, they don't see, they don't mature. So this guy here, this guy might get big to pollinate. But however, right now it is the here's another one. So right now it is the beginning of September. So oh, that one just fell right off. So this is what happens this season. I think the weather was not hot enough. So so the buds, they don't mature correctly, and then you can see the opening there. So they just abort at this size or even smaller, and then that's about it. However, I was lucky. Oh, here's one. This one might make it or not. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter because it's right now it is the beginning of September, so it's too late. The season is too late. But I was able to pollinate one bud at the end of August. So I am not sure if if this guy is gonna make it this season. So supposedly in its native climate, it takes about 30 they say about 30 days, from the time that it sets to the time that you can harvest it. But here in SoCal, for my tree, it takes a lot longer than that. I say a few months. So at the end of August, so September, October, November, and then maybe December. But then once November hits, the weather is cold, and when the weather gets cold, this here tends to crack. So I'm not sure if this guy is gonna make it this season, but just one fruit for this season. Unlike the previous seasons, I had a bunch. One season I had more than 50 pollinated, but I think for that season it was warmer or hot at the beginning of the season, so it sent out buds early. But here you can see a lot of buds, just dried up and then just fall off. When they are still tiny. I'm not sure if there's any buds down here. So nothing, you can still see small buds coming out. And this guy here aborted, just fell off. So I don't think so. Not a lot of heat this season here. So, but as you can see, tree is very lush, very healthy, quite full, I would say. But just one bud that I was able to pollinate, and one fruit. So was this right here was it was set with an Atmoia pollen. I was pretty lucky. That pollen was, I think, was 2 days old and was still on the tree. So I took it, and I wasn't sure if it would would take it, but it did. So here it is, one fruit. That's it. That's all I have for this season. All right, just a quick update on the sugar apple. From this angle here, you can see that the tree is quite full, lush, big, and just one fruit. So it's August, no, I'm sorry, the beginning of September, so it's been hot for the past few weeks, but right now it's the weather's starting to cool down again. So I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but hopefully just one fruit, and in this big tree, hopefully it will mature fast and try to beat the cold before the winter hits, and then hopefully I can maybe try to enjoy that fruit. Here's a bigger bud, but as you can see, it's open right there, so I'm not sure this one is gonna make it anywhere, but regardless, it doesn't make a difference really. Here's a bigger one, but maybe next season, maybe better chance next season. All right, guys, just a very quick update on the sugar apple here in SoCal, Zone 10B, Huntington Beach, a little bit cooler compared to Westminster or Garden Grove right next to me. But one fruit, sugar apple, beautiful tree, beautiful tree. All right, have a good day.